You're live.
What's up, everyone? Hello. Let's do this. All right. So, can everybody hear us and see us okay before we get started? Give us a thumbs up. There's a little bit of a delay, so we're just going to wait.
Like 10 seconds, right? I think it's 10 seconds.
Make sure we can, yep.
Yep.
Salty Vet Adventures. All right. Crowd's getting a little rowdy here.
Angela said, yes, we can hear you.
All right, cool.
Awesome. Thank y'all for joining us. Merry Christmas.
Merry
Hope everybody
Christmas.
had a wonderful weekend.
Happy holidays, everyone. Lots of you down in Florida, I see. We will be heading back to Florida very soon. So
yes,
save some warm weather for us, please.
Can you scroll this over a little bit so we can still see the chat?
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, this is our first live stream in a long time.
We did one last year.
Yeah.
Before we went full time.
So this is going to be bumpy. There's no way around it. We don't know what we're doing. So
sorry, we're not familiar with the with the whole live thing.
But we want to say thank you to everybody that is here.
Yes.
So if you haven't already, share it out. Bring some people in. Spread the word.
All right. So we do have an agenda. We're going to try to keep it less than an hour.
She'll try to keep me focused.
It's so hard. It's not easy.
No, not at all. All right. So if we get disconnected for some reason, I'm going to put a link. I'll just start a live again. I'll drop a link in the community tab. That's where you'll be able to find it. So hopefully if for some reason we're disconnected, you can join us again.
We have really good internet where we're at right now. So
yes.
Hopefully nothing happens.
Yeah, we're using it. We're actually USB tethering to our AT&T box, which is a Nighthawk. And Cindy just got a new iMac. So the camera that you're seeing is actually the FaceTime camera on the new iMac.
And the audio is from the computer as well. So hopefully everything stays the way it's supposed to.
Yeah.
That was my Christmas present to myself.
Yeah. All right. Oh, Johnny Cerny, thank you so much for that.
Oh, thank you, Johnny.
Chat. All right. So we're going to try to, we do have an agenda. So looking at the chat obviously will distract me probably more than her.
Yes.
So what we're going to do is after the live stream has ended, we will go back and we're going to read through the chats and everything. And if you want to leave comments on the video, once it goes live, obviously we'll reply to those as well.
Yep.
We are going to ask that if you have questions, we're actually going to get into that too. So we're going to do a live Q&A at the end.
Yeah, so Jason from How to RV, my brother-in-law, is actually on here with us, and any questions that he sees along the chat, he's going to be dropping into our live Google Doc so that we can see them at the end and do a live Q&A.
Yep.
We promise we will try not to take too long and hold y'all.
So we promise we're going to try to keep it to an hour or less. We know it's December 26th, the day after Christmas.
Everybody's still visiting with family, and y'all have a life, home. So I got it.
Yeah, we really appreciate all of you being here. But feel free to drop a question in the chat at any time.
Oh, thank you, Corey and Lori.
Yes, thank you guys so much. Drop a question in there anytime. Jason's going to copy it into my little document that I have off to the side.
You guys stop talking with your hands.
I'm sorry. And we, like Cindy was saying, we will get to those at the end.
Yes.
All right. So let's talk a little bit about the agenda for today.
All right. So agenda, we're going to do our announcements. Then we
do have some cool announcements.
Then we're going to talk about meetups.
Yep. A few channel updates.
And then our celebrations.
Yep.
And then our
live Q&A.
More about meetups, and then our live Q&A.
Yep. Oh, look, your dad's there.
Hi, Daddy.
Yep. Hey, Ron.
So our channel for announcements, we hit our goal for 2021.
See, this is when I'm supposed to have my clap.
No. You know.
All
Put
right.
it down. Harold.
Sorry. All right. Had to get that in.
We hit our goal. We set a goal for 10,000 originally, and we knew that with COVID and everything else going on, that we probably would not be able to do as much as we wanted to do. So we dropped that down to 7,000.
Well, we were shooting for 7 or 10,000 subscribers for 2021.
Mm-hmm.
And I think because we pushed really hard for that 10,000, we're probably even further than we were.
Yeah.
Because I'm sure, like a lot of you know, those who have channels, there's a lot of work that actually goes into managing a YouTube channel.
So we about 6 months ago, we decided to just aim for 7,000 and see how it goes. And
nailed it.
We
crushed it.
We made the 7,000. So thank you everybody that supports us and watches us and shares it and comments
Yes.
and does all the things, because we couldn't do it without y'all.
Did you just say does all the things?
I did.
If Todd and Sheila are on here, they'll be proud of you.
They're rubbing off on me. I know.
I know.
We hang out a little bit too much, I think.
Yep.
No.
But guess what? For 2022, we have some new goals.
Yes.
That we're going to try to push for. We are going to blow past 10,000 of you guys. Our goal will be to be 20,000 strong by the end of 2022.
Yeah.
So
by this time next year, we're aiming to be at 20,000.
Or 22,000. We should go for 22,000 for 2022.
22 for 22?
Yeah, 22 for 22.
Let's do that. Y'all are all our witnesses. We're going for 22,000 in 2022.
We can't do it without you, though. Because
we need help.
We want to thank each and every one of you guys for watching our strange adventures, for meeting us out on the road. We've gotten to meet so many of you guys now.
The community is absolutely the best part of doing what we do.
Yep.
Getting to meet everybody at all the campgrounds. If y'all ever see us out and about, please say hi.
Yes. And we're going to talk a little bit about that in a minute.
Yes.
Also, if you see the camera shaking a little bit, we are in an RV. And our computer is in the slide. And we have 3 dogs and 2 kids, so chances are you might see it bounce a little bit.
It's not bouncing for them; they're bouncing because you won't stop moving.
I won't stop moving. I'm sorry.
Stop moving.
All right.
This is what it's like to record with him, guys. He doesn't stop. All right. So, anyways, then with our approaching 10,000, we want to do something special.
Mm-hmm.
Are we going to talk about that now or later?
Well, let's go through a few more bullets. We'll get back to that in just a second.
Okay. So another announcement is channel collaborations for 2021.
Yeah, channel collaborations. We have had the pleasure of working with several channels. Some of you guys are on the live stream right now, but we have gotten to meet so many people on the road along with so many different RV channels, and I just wanted to give a few of them a shout out on our live stream. If you are not subscribed to any of these channels, I'm going to go back after this video. I'm going to list it in the description. I need you guys to go and click on each of those and just show them some love. Tell them One Strange Adventure sent you.
Yeah, let them know what you think.
Yep. So, not in any particular order, we have How to RV, which is Jason. He gives a lot of great detail about RVs and how to fix them and maintenance and all that other good stuff.
Yeah, just what the title says, How to RV.
Yep. We have our friends Jimmy and Lisa from Finest Campman. We have been with those guys for a long time now. We've gotten to travel with them for a long time. You guys are going to see them showing up on the channel again because we're getting ready to travel with them again.
We should be together for like 3 months.
Yeah, it's going to be awesome.
So you're going to see them off and on throughout the channel.
But we're not going to say where we're going just yet. We do have a few surprises for 2022.
And then we have Corey and Lori with Northwest RV.
Yep, we got to meet them several times.
My favorite was hanging out with them at Mayberry.
Yes.
That was pretty cool.
And getting to see them in Michigan.
Yes.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. Even though the storm came, it
rolled
up on us fast.
We had a great time.
Yeah.
All right. And then we had Todd and Sheila with Switch It Up.
Yes. Those guys, we got to meet those guys this year, and we met them. Actually, we ran into them several times.
By coincidence, not planned.
They are such genuine people. We absolutely love those guys. And what you see on the camera is what you get behind the camera too. They are awesome to hang out with and to work with. So we've got a chance to work with them a couple times now.
And then we have Jason and Dylan with Our Not So Perfect Life.
Yes. And that's a new relationship that just kind of struck up through Switch It Up.
We actually met them through Switch It Up.
Yeah.
And they are great people. And we should be able to see them again in 2022.
Yes.
Maybe twice.
Yeah, maybe. Who knows?
Tales of Wanderlust.
Tales of Wanderlust.
Her name is Cass.
Cass was awesome.
Yeah,
to work with.
she's great to work with. We actually didn't get to meet her in person. We only did a Zoom call with her.
Yep.
But she is so knowledgeable, and then she also works full time, and she does the not really van life because she has the Airstream. What's it called?
Base camp.
Base camp.
Yeah,
base camp. She has the Airstream base camp, but looking at it in the video, it looks more like a van, van life. Because she's got about the same amount of space as Johnny does in her van.
Yep. We did get to see Johnny's journey.
Yes, at Mayberry. And she does van builds and all of that.
She is awesome as well.
She's great. If y'all need a van questions, go to her and find out her stuff.
Thank you for super chat. Then we got to meet No Sticks, No Bricks, which is Jason and Jennifer. We've gotten to meet them a couple of times now.
And
you guys
also
are awesome. Yes. So, and I think we're going to be seeing them again pretty soon.
Yes. They should be at the Tampa Rv Show.
Yeah.
So definitely in a couple weeks. And then just a couple weeks ago.
It released today.
The video today was from enjoythejourney.life with Todd and Sheree.
We got to work with Tom. That was awesome.
Yes, Tom and Sheree, not Todd. I'm sorry. I think it was switch it up again. Tom and Sheree, we got to hang out with them. They did a tour, or he did a tour of our camper and also interviewed us. So his video went live today, which was pretty cool.
He shot a full video. And when I say full video, I mean, it's a movie. It's over an hour long. It's a very good walkthrough of our full RV.
Yep, explaining it. It was great.
And some shots of us on the slingshot.
Yes,
which was pretty cool because that content is actually getting ready to hit our channel next week. You'll see us get to the keys. Yeah. Well, actually, let me tell. We're actually in Virginia right now. We are
location update.
Update. Yeah, we're actually in Virginia. If you watch today's video, we have been back and forth between Florida and Virginia twice now, 3 times, twice. It seems like a lot because it is quite a drive.
Such a distance.
But we're back in Virginia for the holidays. We got to stay with family, which was awesome.
Yep. So we're actually mooch stocking at a friend's house.
Yeah.
So we left the RV here. We stayed the night here a couple times and then went and stayed with my family for Christmas itself. And then now we're back here tonight because we're heading out tomorrow to go back to Florida.
Tomorrow. Yeah. Get to go down to Florida. It's warmer. It's going to be 38 degrees here tonight.
So Tom actually recorded us in the slingshot and got some drone footage of us as well. So pretty cool.
All right. We're breezing through this.
I will let you take over this part.
All right. So we were going to hold off until we hit 10,000, but I think it's appropriate to go ahead and start. And I'll share with you just a minute. We have been on such a journey with YouTube. It's been so unreal. It's been really cool to get to meet so many of you guys, and the channel is growing pretty fast. And it really is a blessing. And we're so incredibly thankful. We want to be able to have a way to connect with you guys a little bit
separately,
like deeper and more personal. That is why we're announcing that we have enabled channel memberships on our channel.
Yes.
Some of you, actually, we already have a few members. If you look at How to RV in the chat, you see a little logo beside it. If you see a little logo like that, that means that they are members of our channel. We don't have very many members, but we're just kicking it off. We have not advertised it in any videos or anything like that. The button has just been enabled and people have been finding the button. And
thank you guys for your support, those of you that have already done that.
Yes. And so
it was totally a surprise because we activated the button and we didn't expect anybody to actually know that it was there.
Right. We want to be able to dedicate more time because the channel is getting larger. It's getting, being able to work with people directly through emails and Facebook and Instagram and YouTube comments. And there's just a lot now. Yeah. So we have to be able to have some way to connect with you.
You're shaking the table.
I'm sorry. I talk with my hands.
I know.
We have to have some way to be able to connect with you guys a little bit closer. So we are introducing memberships to our channel. There's 3 tiers. There's the basic, which is $2.99. The elite, which is $4.99 a month, and then the premium, which is $9.99 a month. And they come with different benefits
for each one.
Some things are like members only live stream, which we have not started yet. We will be doing videos. Will there be discount codes for like merchandise and stuff like that? We're also trying to work with vendors to get discount codes with the vendors for different products. And then as we get to try products and things like that, we're also going to be hosting giveaways. So
yeah, if they get to send us something, we're gonna pass it along.
Yeah, definitely. And I cannot talk without my hands. I'm sorry. I'm gonna have like a kid. I'm gonna have to sit on my hands in order to like stop doing it. But yeah, so that's just a way for us to be able to connect with you, just a little bit deeper. And if you want to become a member, take the next step in supporting us. I believe there is a button that says join. You can go ahead and join even on this call or even on this live stream call. I work on Zoom 24 hours a day.
So this is like your call.
Like this is like being on a call.
Not
except I don't have anybody talking back to me except for through the chat, guys.
Me, I'm talking back to you.
Yeah. And telling me to stop using my hands.
Yes. But we thank you guys so much for supporting us, even if you don't join and you're just, watching our videos and talking to us in person. Like that is enough for us.
We're still going to comment on as many as we possibly can. But we still want to connect with you.
Yeah. And as the channel grows, it just gets harder to respond as quickly to those comments. And so being a member, I think your comments come up first.
Yeah.
To make it easier to make sure we can interact with those people. So
what we're going to do is we're planning on once we hit our next milestone subscriber count 10,000, and the word subscriber is just, it's weird to me. I feel like we're more of like a team. I've been saying this. I feel like we're more like a team,
we're
and
a strange team.
We're definitely a strange team here. But yeah. Oh, look, Dale just became a member. Thank you so much,
Dale and Angela.
Welcome to One Strange Adventure. No? Okay. A little over the top.
No radio voice.
All right. I'm sorry. Can I use my clapper again?
Sure. Go ahead.
All right.
I'll let you use it for Dale.
All right. Let's
Somebody says signals.
All right.
I can't read that one.
Is this One Strange hand signal?
That's funny.
Texas Family Camping, you're going to get me distracted.
Yes, David, that's his hand signals.
I like One Strange radio voice. Well, thank you. All right. So time is flying.
Good. We'll have plenty of time for questions.
Yes.
Because I was really worried about that part.
Yeah. Are we having any questions? Be sure to ask some questions in there. Throw some questions in there for Jason. Make Jason's job really hard tonight to keep up.
Yeah, because he's getting no money for it. He's just
doesn't need any money.
His job can just be harder. It's okay.
Yeah.
I'll buy him another key lime pie next time I go to Key West.
All right. So when we hit 10,000 strong, we are going to do another live stream. All right.
And during that live stream, we are going to do giveaways.
Yes, we're going to be hosting giveaways. It's going to be open to all subscribers. The giveaways will be, we will have a separate giveaway for our members, but members will be eligible for both.
Yes.
Definitely more details to come in that because I think we're right around 7,200 or so.
Yes. So we're still working on those numbers.
All right. That's enough about YouTube. We want to meet you guys on the road. Okay. So we're going to talk about some meetups and what we plan for 2022, because we're trying to do something a little bit different. And hopefully it's well received.
Yes. So we like to try to volunteer. We've always been a big part of our church community and volunteered every year for different various projects and stuff. Vacation Bible School, we used to collect hats and scarves and stuff like that for the homeless, things like that. And so we decided that what better way of giving back to the community than to do volunteer events with our members or subscribers at meetups.
Yep. So meet, volunteer event.
Yeah.
So our goal will be in 2022 to have one volunteer event per quarter. And then that is a way for us to also connect.
Yeah.
So,
and of course, like we haven't really planned it out quite yet because, we have to know where we're going to be at.
Yeah. We're still planning our route out in some things, but we're actually going to be talking a little bit about like what we do know we're going to be doing next year.
Yeah.
So if you're attending that, then you get a chance to hopefully we can connect.
Yes. But so volunteer events, we're going to try to coordinate where we can do a meetup, do a volunteer event, and then maybe like a food truck or something like that in the parking lot of where the event is at, so that we can spend more time than just at the volunteer stuff itself.
Yep.
Just to be able to spend time with you guys.
We know some people that are really good planners. Todd and Sheila, sorry.
Yeah, Todd's not part of that planning.
We're gonna have to take some pointers from folks.
Yes,
because we've never done anything like this.
I'm gonna work with Sheila and get some tips and tricks from her, because she's really good at planning stuff.
Yes,
so we're gonna do that, and then
so potentially four meetups.
Yep, for
2022
for volunteer events. But then we're also going to be at other YouTube channels meetups.
Yes. The next one will be at the Tampa Rv Show.
So the one coming up next is actually going to be the Wednesday of the Tampa Rv Show, which is the 19th.
Yep.
And it's going to be at a winery. And it's going to be with Switch It Up.
It's actually Switch It Up's meetup.
Right. So Michaela and myself are going to be there working their table for them.
Yep.
And then Harold's going to be videoing and doing his thing for them. And so they said that if we want to invite any of our members to come to that, y'all are more than welcome to come if there's any tickets available. So that you have to sign up through an Eventbrite link.
Yep.
And it's $10 a person for the winery.
We're going to post that link. Wait, are you Team Sheila? No, Todd.
I'm always Team Sheila because she's my BFF. Well, one of them, anyways. I have a bunch.
That's funny.
Anyways, so sign up through the Eventbrite link. We'll put it in the description once this video goes back out onto YouTube so that it will stay there.
Yep.
And it's $10 a person to go to the winery, but I know they still had availability last time I checked, so there should be still some tickets available for you. But
Matthew says, and I'm sorry, I got distracted. Any thoughts of bringing a meetup to New Jersey or the area? We have nice places besides Cape May. Cape May was pretty awesome.
Yes, Cape May. So actually, my family.
The ferry ride over there was pretty cool.
My grandma and my mom and all their side of the family is actually from New Jersey. So it'd be really cool to do a meetup up there because I could actually see some of my family members while we're there. Stop playing with the dog. You're on a live.
Yeah.
Sorry, Matthew. He got squirreled.
Yep. So yes, I mean, I don't know. We don't know yet.
So we haven't planned that far into the year yet. So
2021 was kind of crazy for us because there were so many things where we just kind of veered off, like we last minute type moves and adjustments to our schedule.
Yeah, because like we were going to Texas and then had to make a U-turn and go back to Eustis, Florida because of the winter storm hit.
Right. So, and then we were on our way to Florida and we went to Georgia. Right. So there's just so many different things that just have come up over the year. And 2021 was also our first year of like RV life. And
so you start off in vacation mode and then you have to hone it down to living mode and figure out the actual path that you want to take.
I was on vacation mode until I hit month number 3 of RV resorts and we had like doubled our mortgage. So vacation mode stopped real fast. But the answer is we are definitely weighing our options and we want to try to figure out where we're going to be in each of the quarters. That way we can set up some type of volunteer event there. Now, if you have a volunteer like agency or a work that you like to, or a group that you like to work with, Habitat for Humanity, something like that, we would love to hear about it. Yep. Just like shoot us a message.
Send us an email because that way it actually can get put into a folder and it won't get lost, or like the Facebook comments and the YouTube comments sort of get lost in the shuffle. But if y'all have any ideas for volunteer events, if y'all like to volunteer as a big group, send us in an email so we can keep it sorted.
Yeah.
Stop reading the chat.
I'm sorry.
Go back to your paper.
If we skipped your question should be in our document. If you missed the beginning of the live stream, we are going to go back and answer all the questions. Sometimes I get distracted with questions. I'm sorry, but we are going to try to answer as many as we can towards the end.
Yes.
All right.
All right, and then
we're back. All right.
So Tampa Rv Show is our first upcoming meetup with Todd and Sheila. Let's switch it up.
Are you going to be at the Tampa Rv Show? Anybody?
Yes. So that's the Wednesday.
Type yes in the chat if you're going to be at the Tampa Rv Show.
So that's going to be the Wednesday. We are going to be at the Tampa Rv Show for that week, that weekend. And then, so if y'all are going to be there, let us know so we can coordinate a place for us to gather and say hi to everybody, or do what's the app called where you can find us while we're walking around?
Nomad Near Me?
Yes, Nomad Near Me, if you have an iPhone.
Mm-hmm.
That way we can coordinate.
Yes. And we're going to be attending Switch It Up. I think Less Junk, More Journey and Finding Our Someday are supposed to have meetups at some point. I think we're going to try to attend those too. Just to, be able to meet as many YouTubers as we possibly can.
Yep.
While we're there.
Oh, and if you are an RV content creator, there's going to be an RV meet and greet. RV content creator meet and greet. So if you don't know about that, send me a message and I'll get the link for you and get it to you. And then later in the year, we're going to be going to another Switch It Up meetup.
In Texas. We're going to be getting to that. And
then we're also going to be with Find Us Camping with Jimmy and Lisa in Virginia.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to be doing a Virginia meetup.
Yep.
Those are 3 that I know of so far.
All right. So let's get into channel updates since you already have.
Yeah.
Let's just move into that.
See,
all right.
You go off track. I can go off track too.
Yep. We bought our 2021 in Grand Design in February.
Mm-hmm. February 27th.
Oh my gosh, it's been 10 months already. We will almost have this for a year coming up.
February
soon.
27th.
That is crazy. We've put over 12,000 miles on this thing already, according to RV Trip Wizard. That's not the official count, but that's pretty close.
Yeah. And that's not truck mileage. That's just RV mileage.
Yes. Yeah. One of the cool things that we were able to work on, and I actually got the idea from another channel, and I can't remember which channel it was at the moment. But anyways, on our website, onestrangeadventure.com, you can actually go in there, and if you scroll down to the homepage, there's an interactive map. And on that map, you'll see little dots. And on those dots, you can actually click those dots and see the video that we shot from that location.
Right, in that area.
Yeah.
So for Cape May, there's a little dot up at Cape May in New Jersey for what we did.
Yep.
In Cape May.
And what you're going to see is for 2021, it was all up and down the East Coast. I mean, we were all over the place.
With a little veer this way for Louisiana.
Man, there's one dot out there by itself, and that was oh, we're going to Texas. Nope, polar vortex. You're going back to Florida.
Going that way.
So that was it.
So this year, our goal is to actually make it to out west. So we are leaving the Tampa Rv Show when it's over and actually going towards Texas and then into.
I don't know if that's west or not. But.
Well, it's west of us, but I don't know about them. They're seeing it reflected. So we're going that way.
Distracted.
Yeah. Anyways, we're going to go to Texas and then work our way to Arizona.
Yeah. Yeah. That's going to be so cool. We have not gone west with an RV.
No.
So we've been to Vegas one time. We flew out there for a work conference, and then we flew back.
We were there for 4 days.
Yeah, and that is our extent of being out west. Yeah. So that's going to be awesome.
The kids are going to love it.
Yes. All right. So we already said we're in Virginia right now. We're heading back to Florida. We're going to be bouncing around until the Tampa Rv Show. And then we actually still have, it's kind of weird because the timing of the channel is a little bit, it runs behind, of course. Mm-hmm. But we have 2021 content that we're still going to be posting the first few weeks of 2022.
Yep.
And the reason I mention that is because we shot a ton of video down in Florida Keys. So the first time, if you look on our channel, the very first time we went to the Florida Keys was our one of our first videos.
It was our second video.
It was our second video on YouTube. It was
the first video was about the boat, and
the just watching it.
Second video is about.
It's horrible.
It's about Disney.
It's so
Florida.
It's so bad. It's cool as a YouTuber. If you have a channel to go back and watch some of your videos from when you first started, but this was our kind of full circle. We got back to the Keys and we got to shoot a ton of content. We actually got some content from Tom from EnjoyTheJourney.life,
Yep.
who followed us in with the drone as we drove around with a Polaris slingshot, which was pretty cool.
For my birthday.
Yeah, for her birthday. But the Florida Keys was amazing.
Yes, and Tom was gracious enough to actually share that footage with us so we could use it. So we can show y'all what it looked like.
So, what are we doing in 2021? Or I'm sorry, 2022. 2021, like you said, it's
almost over.
All up and down the East Coast. I mean, we went from the top East Coast of Maine, all the way down to the most southernmost point.
Yep.
In Key West. So, what does 2022 look like for us?
So we will still be traveling a lot. I still have to come home with the kids for their orthodontist appointments.
Yep.
So for the first time ever, we're gonna fly home. So a little nervous about that with two teenagers. Getting them trying to pack enough stuff just for one bag is going to be tricky. For one carry-on bag.
Michelle says she's loving Key West.
Oh, I'm jealous. I want to be back.
Yep. Thanks for rubbing that in.
We just rubbed it into all their faces that we were just there. Like,
I know.
It's fair.
Hey, by the way, there's 72 of you guys in the room. There's only 50 thumbs up. What's up with that? Come on. Hit the thumbs up.
Please. Please and thank you.
Please and thank you. Please and carrots.
So we will be flying. He's going to be staying behind in the rig in Florida.
All by me lonesome.
Yes. Well, no, I'm sure somebody will meet you and be your friend for the days that I'm gone. But then we got the Tampa Rv Show, and then
so these are the big points.
These are the boulders
that we know of so far. If you watch KYD, you hear him talk about boulders.
Sorry.
Yep.
Trish says make the boulders on your map, and then little pebbles are what's flexible.
So here's the boulders that we know of.
Yes.
So far.
Tampa Rv Show.
Yes.
Arizona for ceramic coating this home.
So if you've seen our rig, you know we have the full body paint. Yes. And one of the things that we love to do is work on it. And whatever we can do to improve it, we're going to do that. We are heading west with our friends from Finest Camping. I think we mentioned that earlier. Mm-hmm. But we're actually going out there with a purpose to Phoenix to get our rig ceramic coated. Yes. By Bob Moss.
Bob Moss ceramic coating.
Ceramic coating.
Yep.
So
we're going to be out there. It should take 2 or 3 days to ceramic coat it, and then they're also doing the truck. So we got to rent a vehicle while we're there.
Yep.
Which is going to be interesting. And then with 3 dogs and 2 kids. So wish us luck on that one. And then we're going to be hanging around that area. But then before we come back towards Virginia, we'll be doing the Switch It Up huddle in Texas. And then the Finest Camping meetup in Virginia.
That is at Endless Caverns.
Yep.
RV campground out there.
Yep. And then we are going to attempt to buy tickets to the Grand Design Owners Rally, which is in Indiana.
Yes.
And we are going to attempt.
Let's talk about that real quick. If you've ever been, it's awesome. We haven't been before, but we read all of the posts and everything about it. Yes. We've seen all the videos,
all the vlogs and the videos.
We really want to try to get into the Grand Design National Owners Rally in Indiana, but the tickets sell out super fast.
Yep. And then you have to go on a waiting list.
Yes.
If you don't get your tickets, from the beginning, because people, of course, cancel throughout the year. So we'll go on the waiting list if we can't get them. But our plans will be dependent on if we get tickets or not.
Yes. I'm going to try. I have the alarm set already for the moment that those things are supposed to go on sale.
Yes. And then the same thing applies for the Hot Air Balloon Festival in Albuquerque, New Mexico.
The Fiesta.
Whatever.
The Hot Air Balloon Fiesta.
I'm a Southern country girl. I don't do.
If we can get tickets, we know these things go on sale and they sell out fast. So
2 hours.
We are planning to be out there in Albuquerque, New Mexico, and that's in October.
Yep.
And we hope to be able to get out there and get to attend. Now, what that means is that through 2022, what we're going to be doing is going west. We'll be coming back to the East Coast, and then we're going to go to west again. I think our goal will be to explore the Southwest
area.
region of the United States in 2022.
So Arizona, New Mexico, Texas, and Oklahoma areas is considered Southwest. So
I'm sure we're gonna dabble like into like Southern Nevada, Utah, and Colorado, even maybe like Southern California over by Arizona.
Yeah, depending on
just that area.
Depending on how much time we have.
Yeah.
With the thing. So, but yeah. So for example, the Hot Air Balloon Festival comes on sale January 5th.
Yes.
3rd.
January 5th, I think.
And it's like 11 a.m. our time. So they sell out within 2 hours. So we'll be able to know by the RV show if we're going to be able to go that direction.
Yeah.
Or not. So keep your fingers crossed. We're trying.
Sweet.
Dreaming Out Loud RV just had their rigs ceramic coated.
Oh, how did it go? Are you satisfied with it? Is it worth it? And I also see Todd said, "Hey, we're trying to get new New Mexico balloon tickets too."
See,
we'll see you guys out there. You're just gonna follow us around the country again this year, Todd?
They didn't follow us last time.
I know it was funny. We knew we were where we were staying, but it was awesome to get to travel with those guys. So
yes, all of them. Everybody we've met has been great. So
yes. All right. Well, we have run through like all of the channel updates that we have.
We have like 24 minutes left. That's sorry.
Yeah. And looks like we're getting some questions here. So let's jump into the question. If you have questions, like keep posting them. Actually, let's look through the chat here for a second. So I saw some people want to go out to the balloon festival. There's some that has there anybody here that's already been to the Grand Design Owners Rally? What was your experience there? Like, I'd love to know.
Yes.
We can't wait to get out there. And of course, we're huge Grand Design fans.
I wanted to go last year and the tickets went they sold out within an hour and the server glitched. And then everybody that I knew had signed up for the tickets was waiting on pins and needles to see if they actually got the tickets or not. So I didn't even attempt because it was really, it was a lot. Also, we have not explored the Southwest region. I just thought about this. If you have favorite areas in those states, drop them in here too. We would love to go back and see because we're looking for a route. Oh yeah,
for us to kind of go through.
Other than going to Arizona for ceramic coating, and then we're also meeting friends at Magnolia Beach in Texas.
Yes, we're going to be boondocking on the beach.
Other than those two items on our way out, we have nothing else on the books yet. So
yeah. And I don't know if everybody here knows, we both work full time. So we're doing this and we're also juggling jobs. So great for us.
Well, it's great for the first question then, because Salty Vet Adventures said, "How do you like the Nighthawk?" We love the Nighthawk. I used it I didn't let anybody else touch it last week.
Yeah, the Nighthawk we have the Nighthawk 5G, so it's the newer one. It has been really good and in a save. It's definitely been saving us from not, having to go out somewhere and find solid internet for us to be able to work.
Yeah. So like I said, last week, I used it to run payroll, and we were in a house that had everybody on the internet. So I stole the AT&T box and wouldn't let anybody else access it so that I could have solid internet for my payroll.
Yeah.
It worked great.
So that was Salty Vet Adventures. Steven Frizzle. I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing it wrong.
We are from Chesterfield, Virginia. Is where we both grew up.
So the question was, what part of VA are you from?
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. I forgot to say what the question was. I was just answering the question. What part of Virginia are you from? We are from Chesterfield, Virginia, just south of Richmond.
Yeah. Sonic SVT04. Recommendations for equipment for recording videos and editing for a startup channel. We would love to incorporate our travels on video. Oh. Well, start with what you have.
Yeah. So
if you have one of these.
If you have a smartphone that takes video, it does great.
Actually, this is the iPhone 13 Pro Max.
Oh, it does wonderful.
This video, I absolutely love the new cinematic mode. In fact, I started incorporating some of it into our videos, and I don't know how many people can actually tell. I mean, unless you're really looking at it.
And we actually just chatted with a bigger channel, and they still use iMovie to edit.
Yes.
So you don't even have to spend money on software if you have an Apple device. So if you're just starting out and you want to see if it's something you actually want to do, start with that route. If you do not have a phone that takes really good video, the GoPros do really well.
I think, yeah, a GoPro would be fine. I would say if you're going to do a GoPro, do like a 8, 9, or 10. Like the 7 was okay. I had it. But the 9, I have the 9. It blows it out of the water.
Yeah. And then if you get a media kit, sorry, hold on.
Our puppy is hurt, and she.
Sorry, Pixie decided to scratch her eye.
Yeah.
And the skin around her eye. So every time she starts to scratch, I have to stop her.
All right. Ford Cicada, what does Harold do for a living? I know what Cindy does. Harold.
We met Ford at the Switch It Up huddle.
I work for a large financial institution. I'm a process and risk manager for them. I will spare you the details because it's a riveting job. But no, I work for a large company. I actually work in the tech side of the house. But process risk management, help improve processes
and audits,
help work on audits and developing testing and stuff like that so that we can show that we're compliant with laws.
Yep.
That's what I do. And then I moonlight as a YouTuber. All right. Next question. When are you heading west? Right after the Tampa Rv Show.
Yep. So we leave Tampa Rv Show that Sunday, and then we start our track.
Within 2 days of the Tampa Rv Show, we'll be in Texas. We're not stopping in Louisiana, Mississippi, any of that area, that Gulf belt, like down 10. We're not stopping in any of that area for like an extended stay. This time we're heading out to Texas. I also have some family in Texas that we're going to be seeing, and some friends through work that we're hopefully going to get to see while we're in that area. All right. Will you guys be going to the Tampa Rv Show?
Yes.
Yes.
We're actually going to be there.
We went last year too.
We're going to be there for the content creators, which is
media
day. And then we'll stay there that Wednesday through Sunday on the fairgrounds.
Yes.
So while we're there, Angela asked, what's the best way to get in touch with us? If you know of a good area to meet and y'all want to give us some ideas, feel free to message us via Facebook or Instagram or even email at onestrangeadventure@gmail.com. But if you're there and you're wanting to get to meet up with us, I may not check my messages that quickly. So Facebook Messenger probably will be the quickest way to message me that you're actually in an area, because that will actually alert me.
Let's just stick with, let's pick one. Facebook Messenger. Just if you want to get in touch with us
at the RV Show, message
One Strange Adventure on the Facebook Messenger, because One Strange Adventure goes to both of our phones.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you're cutting your odds in half.
Yeah.
So. Yeah,
because I do Instagram and he does YouTube. So.
Yep.
Facebook Messenger is the only way that gets both of us. A lot of times I am on the wrong chat because I also use my work on Facebook Messenger, but for the RV Show, I'll make sure I turn on the One Strange Adventure messengers.
Lynn says, have y'all thought about the Oklahoma meetup? I'm not sure what the Oklahoma meetup is.
That's a regional?
Maybe that's another Grand Design meetup?
Maybe.
Okay. Give us some more information about that. Lynn, if you're still in the chat, drop some information in there.
Yeah, because we're not familiar with the Oklahoma one. So let us know what you're meaning in regards to that one.
Sammy says, Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to you as well. Think about a meetup towards Appomattox, Virginia. Nice state parks in the area. We will be... I think we already have the one meetup with Finest Camping in Virginia.
Endless Caverns.
Endless Caverns.
So I'll have to see where the state parks are in conjunction with where we're going to be at. Thank you.
All right. I think we already had...
We answered that one.
Yeah, we answered that question already. And then Sammy says, what software do you use to edit videos? I use Adobe, everything. Adobe Premiere Pro for editing videos, and Adobe Lightroom for editing photos. And then once those photos are done editing, I use Adobe Photoshop to put together the thumbnails. So Adobe, everything.
He just pays for the Adobe suite.
Yep.
Dreaming Out Loud RV said that we can see the ceramic coating in Tampa. They'll be there.
Awesome. Let's do it. Dale Walsh, meet up at the Grand Design National Rally.
Oh, I hope so.
If
That'd
we can
be
get
great.
in, like I don't want to put those plans out there until I know we can actually get in, because I'd hate to.
Yeah, but I would love to meet all of our fellow Grand Design peeps.
Because if we don't get into the rally, I don't think we'll be going to the Indiana. Like that area. We had to go there several times this year, but it's not going to be on the route unless we're able to get into the national rally. Right. Unless something else comes up and we just have to go to Elkhart to see those Grand Design folks.
No, we're not wishing that.
No.
All right.
David Wickham says, sometime I'd like to talk to you about hitches for my truck. Anytime.
Send us a message.
Message us.
Usually for questions regarding products like that, if you do emails, he's really good at responding to the emails.
Yep. Patrick Steen, who has been blocked from this chat now, asked, did you ever find your watch?
No.
And I say blocked from this chat because he knows I didn't find that watch. He was with me when I lost it. And that one cut deep, Pat. It cut deep.
That's so funny. And I didn't buy him a new one for Christmas.
And you know what? Still no watch. I
bought him Legos instead.
Hey, that was actually pretty fun. We put the little Star Wars mini baby Yoda. It's called the Child. We put him together. All right. Dale Walsh. Any college updates yet for Michaela? So we actually have. All right. We toured 2 schools down in Florida. We have some more in mind. We applied to 2 schools so far. I say we. Michaela has applied to 2 schools so far. And unfortunately, Eckerd College, which was her first choice, she did not get in.
As of yet,
we're going to ask for reconsideration. The problem was, and the reason we got was there was 5,500 applications for 600 freshman spots.
Yeah, because it's a private school, they only have 600 openings for freshmen. So they said that if she's still interested and doesn't choose somewhere else to go, she can reapply for a different semester. So she won't be starting in August. Yep. If she does get in.
Yep.
So we're throwing around some ideas for that. Tampa has said that they actually pushed back
until March.
Their announcement deadline. They pushed it back to March 15th because they had so many applicants this year.
So it's competitive down there. And why would everybody want to go to school down in Florida where it's warm all year round? I have no idea. Michelle says troublemaker. I bet she's talking to Patrick. Mm-hmm.
No, I think it's him.
No, I think she's talking to Pat.
You're the one who lost the watch.
That hurts.
So.
New Horizons. Hey, Susan, where are you all staying at during the media day and during the RV Tampa show? We will be on the fairgrounds.
Yep, we'll be on the fairgrounds. We're going as a group so we can get in during media day.
Our RV will get there Tuesday.
Yep, so we'll be there from Tuesday through Sunday on the fairgrounds.
Yeah, we're going with a larger RV group or larger YouTube group that A Year to Volunteer actually coordinated it. Mm-hmm. And so we will be going with those guys and being able to that get you in on Tuesday, Wednesday, and be in the media day, I believe, mm-hmm. and then the regular show. So we will be there for that entire time.
Yep.
All right. It is 8:48. All right.
Thanks, Jason. No sticks, no bricks. He said, gotta go.
Bye, guys. Thanks for joining from down there in Florida.
Yeah.
See you soon if you're still here. All right. So that is all of the questions that we have gotten so far. If there's anything else that you guys want to chat about, we can certainly keep chatting. We've held you for almost 50 minutes now, so we certainly appreciate each and every one of you being here.
I can't believe we had that many people so long. That's great.
It flew by too.
Oh, Michelle said Pat's the troublemaker.
See, I told you. I Michelle.
I think you're 2 peas in a pod. They're troublemakers together. Don't y'all think that this green plant makes him look like he's got like a
I am Groot.
Yes.
All right, Jason. I do want to say thank you so much for capturing all of those fantastic questions for us, and we appreciate you being on there and
giving up your Sunday evening for us.
Yep, and you did a great job. So thank you for that. Lippy Lisa says, happy holidays.
She said the child was awesome.
The child is awesome.
So I put the child on Instagram last night. If y'all didn't get a chance to
Let's see if I
see
can,
what we're talking about, I bought him a Lego set that is a little over 1,000 pieces.
Look at him. Ain't he cute?
Well, show him the one with us together so that you can see him without the box. Or do you have one on the table without the box?
And there's the crew that
It's not focusing.
that's not going to do anything because the computer is not focusing. That it's all right. But anyways, we can put it on Instagram. It was pretty cool.
No, Riley, Creative Travels here. Hi, Blaine.
Yep. All right.
That's why I don't like hiding the chat, because we hide the chat so we don't get squirreled.
Connie
so much.
Connie says, I can't wait to see you all in Texas at the Switch It Up Huddle.
Oh, yay.
Yay. We can't wait to see you. Safe travels back to Florida. Hopefully we can meet up before you guys head west.
Connie and them don't have
that would be awesome.
Don't have
Pat, Michelle, you guys need to try to make it to the Tampa show. You will not be disappointed.
Connie doesn't have a camper yet. Well, at least they didn't at the last huddle.
I bet they will have new Tiffins there. I'm just saying. New Tiffins with a really nice couch. Mm-hmm. All right. See you in Tampa. All right, cool.
Awesome. Well, thank you guys so much for coming, hanging out with us. If we don't get to talk with any of you guys before next weekend, y'all have a very happy New Year.
Yes.
A safe
and
happy
be safe.
New Year.
Keep it mild. Just have a safe trip or have a safe holiday. I think we're gonna go ahead and wrap it up, and we appreciate each and every one of you guys being here.
And keep Pixie in your prayers. I don't know if you can see it or not. Her little eye is all raw.
All right.
She's got a cone to wear when she's not with us.
Says, great job. Hope to see you out there soon. Thank you. This was our first live stream in a long time. So we
I hope we did okay.
Hope we did okay.
Sorry for not watching the chat.
Hope we were somewhat entertaining. All right, guys. We'll see you on the road.
Bye.
Bye.